Does anybody want to? We can get going. Zach said start without him, and he'll be joining us in a couple minutes. But does anybody want to clue in Connor on what happened last time on our Thieves Blight? So, who wants to go explain what we did last time?
I'm trying to remember where we started. No, Matt, you go. It's your time.
All right. So we started off at Olifante's house. You might remember that we went into that secret lab, and I had looked into a telescope. Fell into a catatonic state. So, I read a book.
You wrote a book.
I read a book. And then Zach looked into the telescope and had the exact same thing happen to him, where he fell into a catatonic state and saw like a similar vision. And he also developed a similar red rash to what I did. We searched around. We found a journal saying the next time that the red moon is going to appear in full, which is going to be 3 weeks and 6 days from that time. Let's see. We decided to just cut our losses and leave the lab, and we went back to the ship along with Sia, the I forget if she's an elf that we found at Olifante's house. Like that weird, suspicious person who like disintegrated his body. And then we took off to travel up to the ruins because we had the job to basically like get an artifact from a particular artifact from these ruins.
So we went with the guy, of course. Yes. The other one was like solo. The other one was with
We're trying to double dip.
Double dip.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. So yeah, we got up to the village called Backwater Village. There was a massive or you just called it a backwater village, I forget. Beyond the village, there was this massive like black wall with a black spire about 70 stories tall, built into the mountain. So yeah, the village is Bazakhan.
Close enough.
It's
Bazakhan.
There we go. I'm not going to make that comparison for sure.
We're speaking.
So yeah, while we were there were lots of demonic beings that apparently have been leaving the tower. We tried to cure our rashes, and we couldn't get it fixed. And then,
if anything, I think you made it worse.
Well, oh yeah, we tried to cure it once, got it, and it made it worse. And then we found a healer in the village, and was like, "What's up with this rash?" And they were just like, "We don't know, but it's not of this world." And that was it. So the rashes are still there. Let's see.
Is the rash just like unsightly? That's it?
I mean,
it's red and isn't it hot?
I think it's cold.
Was it cold? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so far there hasn't been any major effects. So yeah.
So it's just like a minor inconvenience. So,
it is magical in origin.
We don't know what it does.
Yeah.
Right. So it
does.
So it's been no inconvenience at all.
Nice.
You just have a red spot.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. We try to cure a red spot.
So let's see.
We tried this stuff. We tried all sorts of stuff to cure it. Nothing worked.
But what are you curing?
I just like, well, because it was magic, like, because it was natural.
I know. I'm just.
You missed the sultry moment that.
Sultry moment?
Yeah.
I know no such thing.
That with Peach?
Yeah, Peach and
Of course.
Thea were comparing tattoos, and she had a displacer tattoo with like black tentacles everywhere.
Oh, I mean, I
Yeah,
guess that was a tentacle. Yeah, I did skip over that.
they're comparing
Really important to the plot.
comparing ink. And then there was something about was it Steve's kids? What was it?
He doesn't have to.
Or Fox's tots or something like that. You were like you saved some.
Oh, yeah.
What? I don't remember. What the hell?
You were like you saved some kids and then you promised them the world, but had no plan on delivering on it.
Yep. I was like, yeah,
Thoughts?
okay, yeah, I forgot about it.
Is it your thoughts? I thought it was.
No, it was Tibbs' kids. That's what it was. Tibbs' kids.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was
Yeah, okay. So, let's see. You found a large tree
Yeah,
with
that's
a
more
hill
text.
underneath it, with a purple, trying to maintain the temple, forcing the elder god to return.
Worships the
Hmm.
spire that's been shooting at demons.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You found a worshiper of this.
Yeah.
Let's see.
so.
And
And
like, I don't think the demons come out of the tower. They just kind of emanate from the general area. If I remember correctly, wasn't like there was a single point that they all came from.
you, from the information you were able to gather, that creatures have been coming and going. The tower has been a source of pulling demons to the tower, and vice versa. Demons have been entering this world via the tower. It's like a hub or a doorway for demons to come into the material plane and or leave the material plane. That's what you've been given so far. I'm going to
Just for one of the betrayer gods, aim for demonic presences to seep back into this world.
and I will be right back because I think Lachelle's calling me for 1 second. So you guys talk amongst yourself, and I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Okay. The only other things I have are I played cards in the tavern with a tiefling called Question. That tiefling then tried to speak with Sia, our guide, and Fox tried to eavesdrop and he got caught.
Oh yeah, that was okay. Yeah, yeah, I couldn't remember that. All the time that you got the stop me, that got me quickly turned me back into horse. So Sia's not happy with me at all.
Yeah, Sia doesn't like you. We then went back to the ship to sleep overnight before we ventured to the tower, and then in the nighttime there was a gigantic frog-like creature called the froghemoth that ate a child, and then we blasted it from the airship.
It couldn't reach us. It was
Yeah.
unfair.
It's not.
We
not
slept with the ship at height, so carpet bombed it, as Eric put it.
Yeah, you guys just started blasting, and I think that's where we picked up. It's the next day, the morning of. You guys all had a long rest. You're all recuperated on this ship, floating above Bazixan, with the plan to go up to the tower in the next day or the morning. So that's where we'll jump in right now. Is the sun is cresting over the peaks because of the height of the mountains. It's a little later in the day than you kind of planned or anticipated. So it's roughly like 10 o'clock in the morning as you kind of all stir awake. A night that was a little later because of the activity you had, fending off and protecting the village. But the 6 of you, along with Sia and Serenity, you are all aboard your ship, hovering above the dark backwater town that is Bazixan. What would you guys like to do next?
Is Sia awake?
Yes, she is awake. You see her currently just kind of in the, or you know that she's down in the galley, kind of just eating her breakfast. Some meager like warmed potatoes, a cracked egg that isn't cooked entirely properly, but she's scarfing down what she has at her disposal.
And Serenity is okay.
Serenity is taking inventory of the damages to the ship and repairing little things where they can.
One thing that we actually did miss, which is fairly key, is Sia's counterpart, who had already gone to the Black Tower and came back and had that was the only remaining person.
Isn't that who I was talking about?
Yeah, but did we say that to us specifically, like that he had already was already scoping out the tower?
No, I guess not.
Okay.
Oh, Connor's gone.
Yeah, it's okay.
Connor said, "Fuck this."
So,
So from my perspective, I think we're going to the tower today, aren't we? Like, we did everything we wanted to yesterday. Like, you know, some people got the jobs off playing cards and whatnot, but you know, is there anything we need to do before we hit the road?
I don't think so. I mean, tried to find a cure for the rash, and there's no cure. So.
If I look at right.
the rash itself has not seemed to spread from what it was the night or before you guys went to bed.
Yeah, I think we're going to the tower, just preparing as best we can. We already talked to all the townsfolk about like information we could scope. Like we talked to that lead guard guy when we were at the gate. We talked to the creepy guy who turned out to be really nice and gave Agent Peach a gift in the chapel, who like worships the tower thing.
Furball.
The Furball.
Yeah.
Like I don't think there's anyone else to talk to. I don't think there's anything else to acquire. We kind of just gotta give her.
Okay. So with that, you give the order to Serenity, and they get set up to basically unmoor from Bazikzan, and they start traveling the ship up. As the citadel rises up the mountain, it takes a little longer than expected, just because of trying to navigate the craggy terrain of the foothills. It takes about an hour and a half to get up to the mountain, which you look like, it'd have been a 20-minute stroll if you could, but the scale of these mountains are deceiving as you get to the entrance of this black tower. Let me try and describe this a little bit better. Let's see. Okay, so Betrayer's Rise, as you get there, is both ominous and beautiful. Its black walls are carved with intricate reliefs, many of them depicting scenes of torture. You see lifelike grotesques of leering demons as they're carved into the side of this building, peering from above, looking down towards anybody that is approaching the front gates. There's an immense double-door frame at the entrance that is made of like black material, almost shiny with onyx inlaid, onyx inlaid with copper and silver carved throughout. At this door, you see a number of humanoid figures standing, what looks like guard, elvish folk that are well armored, kind of sitting watch, some of them tending to wounds. And they stand between you and the entrance to this demonic fortress. As you float a couple 100 feet off the ground, what would you guys like to do?
Can we see any other points of entry besides the double gate?
As you work your way up the tower, moving through, it's just like carvings upon carvings. There seemingly are no windows, there's no doorways, there's no balconies. It's just architectural carving all the way up as you move the ship around. As you do move the ship to go explore that, since you do, Serenity picks up on, at first, almost like a wave of turbulence trying to steady the ship. And as you get closer and closer, working your way around this tower, she starts to caution you. The higher we're going, this is getting a little bit trickier to navigate. What would you want me to do? Should I keep going?
No. Back off.
As you start to decline, going back down to the entrance, you see a pulse of energy. It's almost like the heat off a barbecue in the summer, where just you don't see any light or color, just the shifting of the air around you, kind of where you were, and then the mountains to the backscape just start to shatter as some of the rocks seem to crackle up and then roll down, causing a small avalanche into the hills, like something shot out at you, but you did not get into the path of it.
We did not find out. All right. So if we look at that, so there's a group in front of this big like double doors at the foot of this tower, and looking at I guess how they're dressed, like we recognize like do they have any kind of like insignia or special like decorations that would indicate where they're from?
Yeah, and I would say Borge, we got to figure that one out. You probably have the best eyes of the group, so you can kind of pick up that the armor that they're wearing is very similar to the armor the guards wore in town. So they seem to be guards from Bazexan that are stationed up here by the entrance.
Oh. So, Sia's friend that went in the tower, was he part of the guards? Or. Okay, so these people aren't related to that excursion. Is there a reason why we don't just go up, like, land this thing, start going up there and say hi to the guards? And
we were told by Sia it's heavily guarded and that we're supposed to kind of make this a stealth mission.
Can we confirm that? Sia, you think we should be avoiding these folk?
I don't. Looking at the tower, I don't see any other way in, but I would prefer that our intentions are kept to a minimum. I really wouldn't want to spill any of the reasons why we're here, if that works for you. And if less witnesses are needed, then less witnesses are needed.
Okay.
I'll leave that up to you.
Question.
if there's a way to sneak around them, I can help us sneak around them. As long as there's
Now,
a path that's not right in front of them.
Now, that being said, you are flying an airship around this tower where they're stationed. You could tell they see you.
Yeah. Now, I got a question. So I think it was Lisa and Peach, I guess. So you found this Furball who is some like worshipper of demons and stuff like that.
Lives at the temple. Let's find out more after my memories.
What I'm saying is, if we wanted to keep our motivations unknown, I could, disguise myself as, one of those people, and this could be like a pilgrimage, and you're just my hired muscle, or something like that.
This is true. We could all be worshippers of Evandra, like the football.
I guess the question is whether that's just going to get us beat up, anyways.
Yeah. Do we assume that they're like?
How many guards were here?
You gather there's about a dozen. Actually, Borg's passive perception is high enough that from above you can tell that there's 11 guards.
9 in a dozen.
Easy. Walk in the park.
Sia, what do you think? Do you think they'd attack us?
Oh, good sir.
Okay, quick recap for Zach, if you can hear us. Okay.
Zach, we decided to go to the tower.
We've literally done a recap, and you've flown up to the tower. That's it.
We're deciding to just walk in or sneak in.
There's 11 guards out front that are
And they do clearly see us flying about.
Yeah, there are no other entrances, so we need to find our way through. Sia would prefer that we don't tell them exactly why the real reasons that we're there. So thinking of, do we just sneak around or do we try and come up with another reason for why we're here?
Are these guards guarding the tower or guarding the town military base of the tower?
Not clear if they're which way
Yeah,
they're going.
Yeah.
They're
They're-
guarding from
they're-
people entering or
there's-
guarding from
Yeah, they're stationed at the.
Which was like quite a bit of a flight away from the town.
Yeah, I'm on the same thought, Zach. They're guarding people leaving the tower. I don't think they'll care if we go home.
I could also disguise myself as Dylan.
I feel like you really want to disguise yourself. I'm not against it.
I'm just saying, our track record of sneaking has not exactly been amazing.
Well, yeah,
Well, I will say I have no ability to see.
like if they weren't like right at the entrance, I think we could have past them or something. But if they're close to the entrance, I think they are just.
I have a question for Eric, just like not concerning the guards, but do we have like a long rest? I know we
Yes.
fought like a.
Yeah.
Eric, also, is my snake realized?
Yeah, if you took the evening, if you took the evening to re-summon them, yeah, you can have your snakes back. You guys should be full health.
I say we go in and then say we would like to go in and see how many questions they
Okay.
ask.
And if they say no, then we sneak out. They already see us. They already know we're here.
All right.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
also,
And
the tower almost shot down the airship.
Well, because I was about to ask, why can't we just fly to the tower?
The demons.
Yeah, you tried that.
Okay.
That's why they're.
There was turbulence, and then we decided to turn away from the turbulence, and we hadn't apparently we got shot by something. I don't know.
Yeah, part of the mountain.
You chose wisely.
Be nice. That's
Chose wisely.
Okay, so as you guys land the ship, you all get off. I'm assuming as yourselves, or
Well, I think so.
No, I won't do it now.
You won't be the captain.
What?
No, I think that we're just gonna be like, gonna try and walk past them, right?
Yeah, walk with
Yeah.
confidence. You can get anywhere.
I think you should be like the worshiper.
Avenger. Sure.
Well, I mean, we'll see what they.
Like a tour guide.
Yeah, like a tour guide. Yeah, that'd be great.
I'll tell them we got permission from the captain to go in.
I was gonna flag, do we want to land the ship if there's been intermittent rock slides, or can we like 30 feet up and just drop
Sure.
one of our very long ropes and shoot?
sure.
Actually, very quickly, I guess as we're approaching, like, Dylan's not one of these people, is he?
He was the leader of them. He was like the
No, I know, but do we see him?
no, he's not there.
Okay.
All right,
It'd be kind of awkward if I was like, oh yeah, he said we could go, and he's like right there.
you
Showed up as Dylan.
all right. You airdrop like drop ship style yourselves down there, right on top of them,
No.
knocking them out as you go. As you approach, you hear the guards. Good day. What brings you by these parts? I dare say, not often we see another group come by.
I know, but you know, not much else to see in the area, so I think just wanted to check it out.
There's nothing to see in the area. I'm curious. You're not serious. You're not planning on coming in here, are you?
Why?
And he just looks up. It's like, clearly it's demons. Clearly demons.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, it's dangerous, but there's nothing stopping us from going in there, is there?
Well, we are.
You're going to randomly stop us. Start a fight.
Oh, we're not gonna stop a fight. We're just going to tell you it's not safe to go in there, and that you do best to save your lives.
But well, that's fine.
We appreciate your concern.
What reason do you have coming to the rise?
Again,
Do you not see what's
nothing else around. We just want to check it out.
Again,
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion?
You don't want to use any of my die.
No. How does inspiration work again?
Persuasion.
How does inspiration work?
Oh,
You can roll again and take the higher of the two. It basically gives yourself advantage.
Okay.
Or you can make him, if he's rolling, your opponent roll at disadvantage. Your choice.
Tell you what, I'm gonna use that. Much better. 24. Oh wait, no. Sorry, 26.
Well, I guess you're allowed to choose your own funeral. Quite the group you have with you. What, if you don't mind me asking out of curiosity, why do you want to go in here?
I've heard great things about the workmanship of construction, the architecture, the fine detailing, and I'm,
we're historians, just here to take notes, investigate.
I'm sure I could make up more bullshit.
No, you know what? No, what?
Because
So the guard kind of turns his back to you, and you see the other 10 of them kind of watching this interaction. The guard goes over, kicks one of the bags of his compatriots, reaches down in, pulls something out, walks up to you and slams it into your chest, right up against you. And he's like, well, if you do see anything interesting, write it down and bring it back to me. As you see like a notebook that he puts onto your chest. If you're going in there, make sure to come out. We don't get a lot that make it out. So anything you can find out would be great. Just so you know, we've had 2 attacks this morning already from the doors. We've just managed to reseal them. So once you go in, we are locking them behind you.
All right.
Thank you for unlocking them for us.
We do encounter any demons. You got any tips on what works best against them?
Spray and pray.
All right.
And if we are so lucky as to make it back to the gates, there's some sort of secret knock to indicate it's us. I'd hate to be trapped.
Well, you know what? What's your secret knock? There's another group that's gone in this morning. They gave us their secret knock, so I can tell which group made it back in time. Well, they were they had special pass from Velan Thalis. So I'm letting this one fly just because I'm in a good mood and your friend's awfully persuasive.
Smoking a pancake.
Do you perchance know why they were adding him?
Shaving a haircut, that
Shaving
There we go.
a smoking a pancake.
I would call it smoking a pancake.
The guy on the waffle.
Because I misremembered it. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, the note from Velan was that they were looking for a artifact inside and a prayer site. I don't want to go in. I just want to make sure my friends down in Bazikistan stay alive long enough for me to go down and take my break and them to come up and guard. So, good luck. Unless I hear you're smoking a pancake, I'm not opening the doors.
Do.
So, with that, you hear the guard call over. All right, these fools. They're looking for an early grave. So, if you want to just slightly open the door for them.
Sorry, I want to ask this person. I basically want to describe. I'm trying to find the name of him, but the tiefling who is part of the jerk band of people that we keep running into. No, like the actual, remember the whole other group of people that we fought? The jerk band.
Oh.
I want to describe their leader that I'm trying to find the name.
Ao.
I insulted like crazy last time.
Yes.
It was a Genasi, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a Genasi.
Genasi.
There was the ogre, the Genasi, the drow.
I want them
The Genasi.
I want to just ascribe them and be like, might have been a friend of ours. Could it have been inserts explanation of person? Don't they have like blue skin or something distinctive?
Wasn't the leader, but yeah, there was a group with one of their members had blue skin.
That's not helpful because Sia's friend also had blue skin. All right,
They were with an ogre and a little goblin.
great.
Is that helpful?
Yeah, that is helpful. Thanks so much.
All right. So as you guys are chatting and figuring out those descriptions, the door is creaked open just so that you can enter single file. As you do, I'm going to send you a link. If I can copy properly. Copy. And there you go.
Out there.
All right. So let me get my notes for Betrayer's Rise as you guys enter the first room, the entranceway. I'll do this.
Giant fire beetle has joined the party.
I do erase this. As you guys all move in to this first chamber. Oh, I need someone. Let's say Zach. I would like you to roll me a D12. I believe it's a D12. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, D10.
Wait. That was a D12. Alright, here comes a D10. A 1!
Lovely. Okay. All right. So, all right. So, as you enter this first room, you stand on a bloodstained bridge that extends over a chasm. As you look down, on either side of this bridge, there is swirling silver mist. On the far side of the bridge is a closed double door, black stone, inscribed with a circle containing a profile of a smiling woman. The symbol is gouged with deep marks, as if something tried to claw, or with claws has tried but failed to scour it from the stone. I need everybody to make anybody that's proficient with religion can make me a religion check.
I'm half proficient, apparently.
Unfortunately, you need to be fully proficient with religion.
How do you get half proficiency?
He's a bard. No one?
Which is wild. I thought I was proficient in religion.
Okay.
Yeah, what the heck?
So, no one being proficient in religion, the symbol doesn't ring a bell on who this could be. This female profile. So, as you stand in this room, this bridge with silver mist.
Eric, can I do a religion check or a history check on it to see if it's Melora specifically?
Unfortunately, if you're not proficient, you will not be able to determine what this is. I will let one person from the group make a religion check, but you're not going to get the full information had you been proficient with a successful check.
Wait, you are proficient in religion.
Yeah.
That black circle.
Then yes, I'm proficient.
All right, give me a religion check.
My proficiency's tab and it wasn't showing.
Wait, how do you know you're proficient?
If there's a little dot next to the ability.
Like this, like on the skills?
Yeah, so the skills, if there's like a little empty circle, it's not proficient. If it's a blacked out circle, it's proficient.
Okay, sorry. Mine's the opposite. It's red.
Yeah, generally the fewer dots are the ones with proficient.
Yeah. There you go. So,
But did you have to roll for it?
yeah, if you're proficient, give me a religion check there, Issa.
That is an 8.
Okay, you look at it, you're like, that's a woman. Looks like an important woman.
Great.
Cool. So yeah, as you guys stand in this room, At the precipice of the door, you hear the door behind you slide closed. Not even slammed, as the door closes, and you hear a kunk as it locks.
And so just off to the side, there's like a drop into some silver mist.
Mhm.
Are there any like little pebbles on this little path that I can kind of kick off to see if?
Yeah, there are. If you do, you kick a little piece of stone and you just hear, and then no sound.
Okay.
They don't fall.
No.
I'm gonna take one of those stones that has the light on it. See what I can see.
The mist overtakes the light and obscures it as it gets about 20 feet down. Again, no sound.
So there's like the walkway to the door, and is there a ledge running into this room at all, or like kind of going off?
So if you're looking at the map, you can see a ledge that wraps around this hall where the bridge is. You can see the mist kind of. Let's see, the mist is in here, and you can go on either side of that mist.
Kind of, I just want to go up to the door and look at it more closely. Like you can reach the door. Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can walk across the bridge without issue. You've got basically, as long as you don't, unless you're interacting with this chasm or the door, you can kind of move around freely. And the only thing that's carved in is the door. The rest is clean carved of stone. If you want, as you walk across. So Fox, you walked across first. You start to hear like a snake-like voice whispering, "Together. Yes, we can break them together. Come to us. Let us catch you. Let us have you. Come to us. We won't let you fall." Coming from the mist as you walk across.
Does everyone hear this?
You
or
guys
just
hearing
Fox?
that?
Everybody hears it as Fox walks across.
Okay. Yeah, I don't trust that.
Alright, first, ask.
Eric, I know I'm not proficient in religion, but I'm like proficient in stonework. So I was wondering if I could make like investigate the stone itself.
Yes.
And find the word.
Yes, you can. So give me an investigation check with your proficiency, and I think stonework gives you advantage. Yeah. Yeah, you guys can both roll. You both have advantage.
Investigation check.
With advantage.
Good. First one.
And I think it was, like it says it's supposed to be this. That would be a 20.
20?
Yeah, 24. You crushed it.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
it says make an intelligence bracket history.
Yeah. So you see the two dwarves just nerding out over this stonework as they're both like feeling up the grooves, talking to each other, pointing out different wow, look how old this is, ancient is this. As you kind of pour through, you both realize that this stonework, these carvings, are like 1,000+ years old. This dates back to the time when the gods were on, like, amongst the world, amongst the mortals, before they retreated to the, basically locking themselves behind the divine gates, and well before them being sealed off from the mortals. This is pre-calamity, pre-divergence. If anything, what's been marred away, this looks like a relief of a god that's been drawn into this door.
Yes. So I'm starting to think that this place is like a worship to a god, or a god, kind of like, you know, other major like monoliths or structures. Right.
Yeah, I think you'd be pretty.
So my question to the group is, who would build a spiral house of demons as their like place of worship? I guess.
So, Foggy worshipped Evandra, the Changebringer, one of the long forgotten gods, at this site.
Does anyone know Evandra? Like, does this carving represent Evandra?
I don't know anything about religion. Just know stuff about rocks.
So yeah, unfortunately, none of you guys really took lessons in religion, and the one that did slept through those classes.
So the lessons
So while Borja and I were looking at the war, nerding about the rocks, can we tell anybody, like, get through it? Like, how, like, is there any, we kind of glean any, you know, sneaky ways to access it?
I would say, given how well you guys rolled, both above 20, you notice that there's a small circular protrusion at the center of this door that looks like a slot for a key or an object to be placed within it. And then down the middle of, like, it's two double doors that are sealed together. So, you know, maybe there's a way to pry them open. Could be another option, but whatever key, it looks like something is to be placed at the center of this face.
Foggy gave Ancient Peach a globe. Is it of similar size? Ancient Peach!
Yes.
That globe you got from that odd man in the
Oh,
temple,
yeah, this thing.
is it roughly the same size as that opening?
He tosses it over to you, and as you kind of look up, it's a little bit bigger. Like, the whole thing's not going to fit into it, but the relief kind of fits the what's the like the arc of the sphere or the orb. The rate, yeah. The surface of this orb would have the same angle proportionally to the inset relief of this wall.
I'm happy to try it if y'all are willing to back me up if something comes out.
I'm happy to let you go first.
I'm sure.
Ladies first.
Alright. Yeah, I'm just doing it.
Okay. You place it up against the door. Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh.
That is the end. Do I just click here?
Yeah. Pretty good.
18.
18. The door clicks, and not like opening wide, they slide like pocket doors into the sides as, like, the slow rumble shaking the tower around you expands out. You hear in Infernal, if anybody speaks Infernal.
I should.
Welcome, guests. I look forward to what you have to offer and what deals can be made. Come see me when you have a second. Echo out through the chamber, but it's in Infernal, so only those that can understand it, and they can pass along the message, but that's what you hear. All right, as you move in past this door, I gotta get the fog here off. Boom. As you walk in, you start to see, and let me read this. The walls of the hallway in this chamber are covered with carvings that depict a great battle. You see pictures of mortals, celestials, and fiends. A faint whistling noise emerges from the wall, almost like snoring. Is anybody proficient in history? 2 for 2. Give me a history check, please.
24.
Yeah.
There you go. As you are looking around, and you're kind of putting these different reliefs together. This picture depicts what you kind of recall in the caves of a story that spoke of a great battle, one that dates back to the prime deities fighting against the betrayer gods. Specifically, the prominent scene that's displayed proud in the longest wall of this winding corridor is a proud, melancholic warrior with curly hair, carrying a shield and spear. By his side are 2 figures: a white-haired girl, no more than 12 years old, and an adult woman with long hair that flows behind her. And into a road, you see in the background countless soldiers marching. As you walk in, you notice that in amongst the reliefs are little holes, kind of all around this wall, where you can hear the whistling coming from. So you move into this room. What do you do?
How big are the holes?
About an inch in diameter. Little small little holes.
Can I poke something into the hole?
Yeah. What do you?
Not
What?
my finger. Something else.
What else?
I got some incense.
I was gonna say like an arrow.
All right. You stick an arrow in, and as you pull your arrow out just to see what happens, you can feel a little bit of tension as your arrow drags what looks like slime out of this hole. This like fleshy, reddish slime. And as you do, that whistling stops, and I need you all to roll initiative.
Ow. So the walls are alive?
Or are we not in a rock but in a water? Like we're in. Are we in the beast? We're in the beast.
Okay.
All right, so let me just zoom in here. As you pull this out, you are face to face with a fleshy mound of mouths that just kind of pours out, collecting itself, and just mouth upon mouth, teeth. This yeah, just flesh mouth creature.
At least it's way inch wide a hole.
Yeah, as like he pulls it out, it's almost like he pulls out this creature, and it's like it starts to like pour out of this like a jello, and it reforms itself with these mouths forming. So I'm gonna go around and see how everybody did with their initiative, starting with Fox.
6.
Okay,
Nailed it.
nailed it.
Nailed it.
Isa.
12.
All right, and Cyrus.
12.
All right, and Borg.
16.
All right, and Tibbs.
16.
I think Tibbs. Who has the higher dex between the two of you?
Like
Just dexterity. What's your plus?
17, so plus 3.
Oh,
10? Okay, so yeah, Tibbs. As you see Borg pulling this out, you are the first to react. Yeah, you're the first to go. As you see this thing like just forming, this mound of fleshy mass is slopping. You just hear this flesh hit the floor, and what do you do?
I'm going to.
we're all kind of around it, right, Eric?
Yeah, you are all piled in to this 10-foot wide corridor, just right up against this thing. There's nowhere to go.
All right, so I can get the like the sneak attack on it. Eh?
Yeah. Oh yeah, because Borg is rightfully right up against this thing.
Okay. I'm going to. So I'm just going to attack it with the platinum rapier.
Okay.
13.
That'll hit as you slash into it.
So, but I'm using moving blade, so it's gonna
Sure.
do its regular thing, and
Yep.
then so let's do this.
How much damage on this mouth creature?
So Eric, for booming blade, do I just add the 1d8 for the booming blade, or 1d8 plus my regular damage?
The 1d8 is if it moves, it'll trigger.
No, the 2d8 is if it moves.
Oh, then yeah, you just add it to your regular. Yeah, because you guys are past level 5.
So 6 plus 6 plus 7, 13 plus sneak attack, 5, so 18 damage.
Okay, as you pierce into it, you hear the gibbering, just kind of reel out. Borg, you are able to react next, unless there's anything else there, Tibbs. No.
No, that's it.
All right, Borg, as this thing.
That's right, and then I'll disengage.
Okay, you disengage, so you pull back to the back of the group not to get struck. Borg, you are up next. What would you like to do? As this thing is just now almost like towering over you, looking like it's ready to pounce on the thing that pulled it out of its slumber. Angry. What do you do?
I think I'm going. Yeah, I'm gonna take my 2. Is it kind of a blob, or is it like?
Yeah, like it's like the blob or the thing monster from the Thing.
Sorry, Eric. It was 11 piercing damage and then 7 thunder damage.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna take out my 2. I'm gonna drop the arrow that's like pulling this thing out, and I'm grab my 2 short swords, and I'm gonna try to like cut off like where the mouth is, I guess.
There's several there's several mouths. You can try and cut off one of them, but
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to cut off the mouth.
Okay.
So I'll take 2 swings.
Yeah.
First one is 13.
That'll hit.
The next one is 17.
Yeah, those will both hit. So roll the damage as you slash in, cutting off lips off this thing as like the teeth kind of spatter about, some falling to the floor. How much damage?
First one was 5. The next one was 10.
Ooh, nice. So okay. This thing is starting to like pour blood out of the mouth where the lips have been slashed off, and some of the blood from where that first strike from Tibbs's slash. But it's gonna take a turn, going before the rest of the group, as it's gonna like reach up like a long, almost like a tentacle with one of these mouths just widening. You see teeth upon teeth, like mouths inside the mouth, as it tries to envelop the first thing that it sees, which is Borg. So it is going to try and eat you. Let's see. What's your AC?
13.
I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, thank you. That's quality.
And you hear
22.
Okay. As the mouth comes down, you see Borg get half absorbed into this thing, and you just see like Borg's feet get lifted off the ground. You can see them like swerving all over as he's gonna bite into you. I really should have figured out how. 12. That's 23 points of damage. But as you are getting chomped and gnawed on, You are able to purchase with your blades, cutting some of the sides of this mouth out, breaking yourself free as you drop down next to this creature, falling to the ground to your knee, not getting absorbed into this creature. You are safe from being eaten, and that is the creature's turn. Next in the order is Cyrus.
The creature didn't move, eh?
It hasn't moved. It didn't need to. It was right there with its prey.
Sorry, who was next in the order?
Cyrus. Issa, you're on deck.
Wait, but Issa has higher dexterity than me.
Oh, sorry. I had that backwards. Okay, Issa, you're first. Cyrus.
I'm gonna show to the group. I think it's what Velan mentioned to us, the mud monster. He said spears and fire, so I'm gonna try Eldritch Blast. Or I guess it's not fire, is it?
No.
Whatever, I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm giving you advice. You got fire?
No, you did it.
I feel bad for Borg because that was near max damage for that. It was 5d6 and I rolled 3 6s.
I was gonna say, what would happen if I not?
Yeah, that was a heavy hit.
Does 15 hit?
A 15 hits. As you fire in with your Eldritch Blast, you fire twice, so it's two bolts, right? So you roll each one independently, and then you can add the damage for both.
You have to roll hit for both of them, right?
Yes.
So
First one. So does a 10 hit?
A 10 does hit.
wow.
It's a big mound of flesh. It doesn't have any armor. It's like skin. It's like scar tissue that has just been cobbled together and like melted and merged into this massive
Your
form.
descriptions of this thing make it more vile every time.
Good. It should, because how much damage?
That's right. It's 11 damage total.
All right. As you hit the force through, punches holes through it where you can just see saliva kind of pouring out amongst the blood, almost like when you cut your gums, like you just kind of see that from the force that's punctured through, draining from this creature. Then we go to Cyrus with Fox on deck.
Alright, so I'm looking at the drawing of this thing. So it's a huge amount of mouths.
Yes.
But then there's some eyes as well.
All over the thing.
Alright. Cyrus is gonna take his rapier and aim the largest eye he can see and just stab it with the rapier.
Okay. Thrusting in. Give me an attack roll.
Okay, that is a 22 to hit.
Oh, yeah, easily. You stab into, you just... Speaking in tongues.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll the piercing damage, and I'm also going to use a point of bardic inspiration to give psychic blades.
Oh. Alright, so how much damage?
Alright, so that's that, and then make sure I've got this. Because psychic blades is. I lost it. Oh, psychic blades. Okay. Okay. So that is 8 piercing damage
Okay.
and 11 psychic damage.
And 8. Alright, as you do, you slash into this. You start to see like pus and bile starting to pour out, black ichor. So like the blood is now being overtaken by what looks like a pouch of like acid that's pouring out of it where you've cut into it. It is looking very, very injured.
I think Cyrus, also seeing that it went for the nearest person, would like to take 1 or 2 steps back so he's not the closest thing anymore.
So since you meleeed attack, you are going to have to back up from it, and you didn't disengage, much like Tibbs kind of did. So it is going to take an attack of opportunity against you.
Should have said it's
What does it mean to disengage?
It's a specialty. It's an ability.
yeah.
Oh,
It's an act-
Disengage is like you're able to get away without
Yeah.
activating like a.
Normally it's an action, so you can spend your turn disengaging. But Tibbs has an ability that makes it a bonus action, so you can do it a little easier than everybody else.
I'm like, that's smart what Tibbs is doing. I should do that.
And you just run away. Oh shit. As you're leaving, it is going to hawk a loogie on you.
What the fuck?
got slimed.
Yeah, and oh god, what does this do? I need everybody that's next to you, which is everybody. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Even me? I'm fucking. Oh my god. Jesus Christ! It's 11.
Failed.
19.
Passed.
11 is a pass.
No.
19.
19 is a pass.
15.
Everything higher than a 13.
Oh yeah.
Okay, everybody but Tibbs. So it's this magic loogie
I
that
fucking like disengaged and it still hit my ass.
this magic loogie that flies past Borg, bounces off Cyrus, and then somehow magically takes a left turn and hits Tibbs in the side of the face.
Like acid.
And like as you turn around, the acid hits you right in the face, and your eyes just get covered in it, and you are blind by the impact. So you basically have like this corrosive acid in your face right now, and you can't see as it's like blocking your vision.
Alright, well, sorry.
You're
It
cons-
wants to be my eyes.
And that brings us to Fox's turn.
I can now do a psychic link with 3 people.
I'll be your eyes after.
It's like, oh. So am I actually blind here?
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay. Is alright. I don't know how to. Okay, so the corner where I am right now, where I move my guy.
Yeah, you move up to him since he's already used his reaction.
Is that like 10 feet away from him, but not 10 feet away from board? What board? What is that?
Yes.
I'll just let you guys.
Love it. I love it.
Isn't it borscht salmon?
Borscht. Okay, borscht.
Not borscht. That's a soup.
I don't know.
He might be soup after this turn.
Oh god.
Yeah. So really, that's what.
They are 5 feet apart, so it's going to be very difficult to hit one and not the other if you're doing an E. AOE.
Okay. Well, at the very least, we're gonna just try to sneak. If it's looking not too long for the world, we're just gonna do something simple and create a little motive fire in my palm and kind of push it off towards him.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, that. Wait. Yes, I can do it with this one. Okay, it's gonna be weak sauce, but I'm gonna do that. Correct. What is this? Is that not what I think it is? Goddamn. Alright, screw it. It's easier if I just run up to him and touch it. Alright. I think it's my cantrip for one grab soon, but I don't have it yet. So actually, did I even have to roll for this?
For the love of God, what are you doing?
Produce flame, sorry. Yeah, so ranged spell attack. Well, I can hurl it 30 feet. It's just in the damn description. Okay, yeah. So ranged spell attack. I rolled 12.
It'll hit.
Okay. Yeah, so 2d8. 2d8 fire. There. Some of the spells just have 7 damage.
All right. As you hurl this ball of fire towards it, it lights the fleshy skin in basically starting to melt as you start to see parts of it melting away. One part, and then you can see that this fire starts to ignite some of that acidic material may have been very corrosive and also flammable. If you didn't check the Wimmis sheet on this thing, it ignites.
My women's training is due at work, Eric. I'm sorry.
There you go. As you realize, Borg, standing next to this thing, you can feel the heat starting to build and build and build. It explodes
Wait.
as a result of fire.
Oh,
I need everybody within 5 feet, which is just Borg, to make it to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Now I'm glad I backed up.
15.
You are good. You're only going to take half. You're going to only take half damage. It was max. So it's 6 damage. So it was half of 12. 6 fire damage. I rolled 2 6s. That's ridiculous. I love these dice. Good luck going forward.
we got there.
Okay. But you are able to destroy this thing. And all you hear is a cacophonous. Here, let me read the description. As it starts to implode upon the firing, you hear murmuring, exclaiming into chatter with different voices, deep, shrill, wailing, ululating, crying out in agony, and some in ecstasy as this thing disintegrates before you.
A whole lot of stuff happening.
Went out with a bang.
You find yourselves
Like that.
you find yourselves in this chamber. That snoring, whistling sound continues to emanate from these holes in the wall.
Won't poke any of the other holes.
Did we just kill like a white blood cell or some shit?
Well, I don't want to stick around to find out. I'm gonna do one thing though. Org, unless you have any other types of healing, I'm gonna cast Healing Hands so you get 5 hit points back.
Okay, can I do that to myself? Eric? Cure wounds?
Yeah, you can heal yourself. You've got it. If you got the spell. As you guys collect yourselves, you're able to wipe the acid from your eyes, Tibbs. And after a few seconds, you're able to clear the spittle from your eyes, and you are no longer blind. Yeah. You see some floaters, but you can ignore them.
Oh.
So with that, any other holes you want to stick things in?
Awesome.
No, I'm good.
I'm gonna cast Find Familiar. Bring back Manasa with her +1 armor.
Okay.
And say, Manasa, why don't you go first? Because I just got you back, just up the tunnel.
Oh, just up the tunnel.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think she'd fit in the hole.
Yeah, the snake could fit into that.
I don't want her to.
Okay.
So there's that.
All right. So I'm not going to reveal the room yet, but as Manasa goes in, you hear a voice calling back that the room ahead is empty. There seems to be some sort of altar or vase with a skull on it. There are dark holes. I'm having difficult seeing into them unless you want me to proceed further. Dark alcoves on either side.
I can see through her eyes.
Okay, so yeah, you'd see that there's 3 alcoves on either end, the east and west walls. They are dark, and there looks like there might be stuff inside them. And the far end, you see what looks like rocks that have fallen and kind of collapsed into the room. But you don't see any creatures milling about.
I will relay to the group that it looks empty of life. And about the alcoves. The rocks are.
So, do we want to try to be a little sneakier than usual going through here?
You mean I shouldn't poke it?
Yeah, but I could make it so that we're a little bit harder to detect if you think that that's something we want to do. I don't know. Like,
Let's,
are things going to pop out of these walls just randomly to make it more
Fox, what would be? Is there any downside to you making us harder to detect?
No. Well, aside from cost as possible. That's what they're for.
Is it? Yeah, but aren't you our main healer? I want your spell slots intact.
Yeah, but if this can avoid damage, it's just as good as healing us after the damage.
What spell slot are we talking about? Like third?
Second. And it'll give us plus 10 to spell.
Then
As
yes.
long as you stay close.
Oh fuck! If it's a plus 10 to stealth, then
Alright.
Then I got plus 19 to stealth.
With that being said, some Veil of Shadows emanates from around me and yeah.
Jesus.
Awesome. So, all veiled, stealthily, you move in. Agent Peach and Sia, along with you, kind of behind, taking inventory, taking notes. All right, lead on.
I will lead on.
All right.
I will.
See,
Okay,
say it
again.
Okay, so wait. With the plus 10 to stealth, I'll take the lead because
Stay within 30 feet of me though.
okay, the lowest I can roll now is a 20 on stealth.
Yeah.
What's your hit points at?
100%. Did the acid hit my hit points or just blind me?
Just blinded you.
Yeah, I'm 100%.
Yeah.
No, I'm not blinded.
Different.
So I'm not blinded, 100% of health, and for stealth, I cannot hit lower than 20.
Okay.
So I'll take the lead.
Yes, please.
Okay.
If you investigate one way, I can send Manasa the other. Manasa should be stealthy as a snake.
Sure. Do
With the phaser.
do we want to start the psychic mind build right now, just so?
Sure.
I mean, we're still staying as a group, right? So I don't know if we want to do that yet. Just Manasa is going on a different direction than us. So as long as the snake is communicating with you, they're communicating with us. We don't need to do that yet. All right. Yeah, I think we're fine. All right. So we'll keep it as is right now. All right. Yeah.
At least until I don't want. I'm not gonna look at that. See if there's anything I can glean from there.
Okay.
All right.
All right. As you lead in, the room before you reveals itself. As I noted, there are 6 little alcoves, 3 on either side, and the far end has an altar with a skull carved to it. The room itself is empty, and as you walk in, give me a group stealth check, please.
Remember your plus 10, folks.
That's a 13 plus 10 is 23.
24.
24.
27.
You want me to roll for Manasa?
No, it's okay. Fox?
26.
So the rogue rolled the lowest.
I rolled a 4.
That's fantastic. I love it. As you walk in, you are seemingly undetected. The room is yours. As you look into the different alcoves, they seem largely empty.
I like the map, Eric, where at the end of the room is clearly a skull.
Yeah. You see the alcoves themselves are largely empty, save and except for from looking at the map, the top right, seems to be a cave in where there looks like there was a hallway that has been collapsed in and is unpassable and like unless it's dug out. There's the skull in the back room, and is anybody proficient in an insight? Seeing as how you were able to stealth in,
Yes.
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 everybody's proficient in insight. Fuck. All right, give me an insight check, please.
Uh, 19.
13.
11.
Everybody but Cyrus that rolled notices in the top left, opposite the caved in, there are words written. Does anybody speak?
Insight check?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hmm.
Since I can see through Vanessa's eyes, can I send Vanessa up to the words?
Yeah.
Can I use my eyes in the word?
Yes. You, what languages do you speak?
I speak common, dwarf, giant.
Okay.
Celestial, common, elvish, and
And then who else rolled insight there?
Is that druidic to that list?
So it is an infernal. So I think it's just Issa. So since okay, so this is how I'm gonna do it. Borg, since you you get the sense without understanding the words that there is some like pulse emanating towards you that that there is a desire coming from this wall, that you're able to kind of incite the whatever the words say. You can't understand what the words say, but you can almost feel like it's asking you to turn itself over to the message. And Issa reading out the words to the group can translate them roughly to me, touch your hand. To me, relinquish hope. To you, accept death. To you, invite hollowness.
And so it's just to me emanating.
I'm gonna say like you get that sense, but like as you're working together, this is how you're all able to collectively pull from this image or this text.
What was that again? To me?
You gonna write it down, Chris?
Oh, yeah.
To me, touch your hand. To me, relinquish hope. To you, accept death. To you, accept holiness.
Really want to touch it?
How did that go last time?
Well,
Snake there.
according to Eric, like, gotta pull. Not necessary that it's like touching things, but can I detect?
And there's nothing else in the other alcoves here? Like the other alcoves are empty?
The other alcoves, the four bottom ones, appear empty. As you look through them, you don't find anything, and I'm not going to ask you to roll because you won't find anything. And like this, the top right one is buried of like a cave in that looks like it.
And is there anything like straight ahead across from the hallway, or is that just?
That's a skull. There's a skull sitting on a pedestal that you guys have completely ignored so far.
Well, there's this wall.
It's too obvious.
Yeah.
That would
Too
be
obvious.
Well, I'm gonna ignore the skull. Can I just check the cave in? Being curious of stonework and such.
Yeah. if you have stone cunning, you can roll. You can roll it with advantage.
Stone cutting coming in handy.
What am I rolling?
I believe stone cunning is intelligence. If I'm not, what does it say on for stone cunning?
Yeah.
Wisdom or intelligence? I can't remember.
It's an int history check.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
So you roll
Yeah,
intelligence and then add your whatever. If you're proficient in history, you add your intelligence proficiency modifier to this check.
I'll just do intelligence. 11.
11. What you gain is you can't figure out how it's collapsed, but the rocks are loose enough that you could maybe dig it out. It would take you some time, like a couple hours, but it's diggable if you all kind of like pull rocks back. And it looks like the collapse is settled. That if you were to remove rocks, you're probably not going to cause another collapse. But that's about all you can gather. You don't know how far it is. You don't know how expansive this collapse is, but
Is that where we should send one of the snakes to check out what's going on in that collapse area?
Okay, you guys gonna investigate the spell?
I was gonna have the snake investigate the spell.
Okay, you do that. Yeah, I'm just not touching. I'm not touching that stuff.
We've been burned. Remember that tree that exploded?
Yeah,
Remember that monster of mouths we just fucked up just
Yeah.
now?
Also, yeah, Borge, how are you doing for help? You need to roll.
I'm okay.
Sure.
Yeah,
I'm
go
gonna
down.
send Manasa up to the skull.
all right. As Manasa goes up to the skull, realize the skull is like it's the side of the skull. The top of the skull is open, almost like it's a vase, and it's a skull vase sitting on this stone pedestal. Yeah, Manasa climbs onto this pedestal to investigate it. Give me an investigation check using your investigation.
Natural 22.
Yeah.
The best investigation snake.
As your snake climbs onto it, through your snake's mind, you hear a voice. You hear, well, it's time to make a deal. Cast that you wish of value into oblivion, and I shall return the favor. And the vase itself, the eyes on the skull start to glow, and that glowing emanates from the inside of this vase, invitingly.
Sounds like the voice we heard earlier, asking us to make a deal.
Okay.
Do we want to do this? What do we got?
Got that orb.
Got a snake.
Snake just rolled a natural 20. I'm not getting rid of the snake.
I kind of just got all sorts of new stuff. I don't want to really get rid of anything. I'm gonna say, really worked it in.
I got some gold jewelry I could put in there.
I got a rapier, a snake rapier that we got.
Oh, actually, I have a pretty, like it says it's 5,000 ruby. It's not. I think it's supposed to be like 50 ruby or something like that.
I got 100 gold for that ruby.
Oh,
I always
cool.
mark down your items.
Cool. I don't know how to change it. That's
It's fine. It's fine.
Cost over.
It should be 100,
Cool.
but
Cost over, right?
I'm fine.
This is all the stuff I've seen you guys take.
I don't think it changed.
Like the jewels
so
from
it's-
Lorna's grave.
Yeah, so it still says it's 5,000 ruby. Anyway, can't roll your 1,000 ruby. And I broke D&D Beyond. Cool.
I could put in something less valuable to start.
Yeah, like I can could put in like a platinum or some gold to start.
I'm weird. Like, there was that store that we went to that had all that good stuff, like a bag of holding. Like, are we not saving up for things?
Do not put a bag of holding in there.
No, we don't have one.
Wait, all right. I'll put in my regular ass rapier.
Okay.
I'll see if that does anything. I'm using my platinum rapier. I'll put in my regular dirt cheap dollar store Walmart rapier.
I feel like putting something
I know.
non-valuable in there is a bad idea.
All right.
What's it gonna do? Give us another mouth monster?
Yes.
Yeah, I think like prismatic spray could come out of that skull. Like, we don't know.
All right, I put in the trash.
All right. You put in the trash rapier, as you do.
Please.
I want to put the good snake rapier in there too.
Please give that to me.
Two
Please
rapiers.
give that to me.
You both you like hand in hand put both rapiers inside.
And I like I do a sleight of hand and take her rapier. No, I won't do that.
Yeah.
Stealing
Okay.
from the deity.
Both rapiers disappear as you smell a puff of incense come from the vase as both of those rapiers vanish. The vase itself is way smaller than these rapiers as they kind of disappear within it. Almost like a pocket dimension of sorts.
There's two swords to fight us with.
Could have put a bag of holding in there.
As the
Yeah,
boot,
we would have gone somewhere.
as
we
the
would have taken care of the tower too.
the aroma of brimstone flows through this chamber. You hear a that's fair. Nice doing business with you. And you hear a cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. And we'll take a break there.
I was half expecting you to say nice doing business. Chump.
Chumpers and that.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And a happy new year.
Filthy animal.
Okay, so hopefully that works. So as you hear the clunk, these mechanisms releasing, the pedestal starts to fade. The illusion holding this vase skull up disappears. The skull itself also disappears. The wall behind you starts to shift and move and open to the space beyond, a room behind the pedestal. You've
Oh,
unlocked a door. What do you guys like to do?
I would like someone to enter.
Send the snake.
A snake.
snake's going on.
All right, Manasa goes in. Let me just make sure I get to the locations. Okay, so as Manasa goes in, the hallway itself, seemingly blank and empty, winds around a little bit and opens up about 60 feet further down into an open chamber where through Manasa's eyes you can see lights flickering, dancing, almost like a strobe kind of like, think like nightclub flickering throughout the room, like just very club like. And Manasa's senses can feel a thrum or vibration or pulse through the chamber. But I don't think snakes have ears, so you can't hear anything.
Don't they?
Snakes don't have ears.
Well, it's like vibrations, right?
And I think
Kratz brothers taught me,
person's googling this right now.
if Kratz brother taught me anything,
We're talking about the same children's show that had a talking lemur.
So
yes.
snakes do not have external ears, but they do have the parts of the inner ear that we have.
Enabling them to sense vibrations.
Oh, there we
Boom.
go. Kratz creatures coming in with the truth.
Fucking. There you go.
That talking lemur wasn't
TVO.
fucking around.
TVO.
The boomafoo?
The boomafoo.
Yeah.
All right.
Kratz Creatures was better. Fight me.
I won't.
All right. So you can hear a thrum of pulsing energy, like music is playing, but you can't hear the tune. You just hear the bass, the thum 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 thum, as these the lights are flickering in the room behind. What would you guys like to do as you're standing here in this chamber? Before I reveal anything, since just the snake went in.
I mean,
Again, though, shouldn't I be able to see it because I can see through the snake's eyes?
Yeah, you can see a large room
Okay.
with these flickering lights and this thum 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 thum.
Okay.
Also, a lot of animals don't see like we do. Like if you became a rat, like when I was a rat following someone, I should not be able to see them that well.
That's true.
They can see really good for like 2 feet, but after that, it's all a blur because they don't need to see that. Anyways,
Anyways,
enough about animals.
I can go first. I am very healthy.
yeah, probably got the most HP out of any of us.
That's probably true. All right. So I ease slowly into the room stealthily.
Okay. As you walk in, I will hit you with a. Again, this winding hallway. There's nothing as you
Stay
continue.
close. Let's go together.
We're all going together now.
If you want the stealth bonus, still got that.
Oh yeah, we
I
got
want the
it.
stealth bonus.
Last
Absolutely.
fortnight. I
Well,
don't think we spent an hour in that room. We're good to go.
Yeah, I want a human shield though. Like I want to be first.
Oh, you want to be the human shield?
Yeah, like I'm volunteering to be the human.
I thought you-
The less dickish of ways.
I thought you were saying you want someone else to be. I was like, oh god.
No.
Okay. All right. So as you enter this room, you see this long hallway with columns stretching on either side of this chamber. the flickering lights throughout the room, and you hear, like I said, a boom, 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 boom. It's like very meaty, like as it's just repeating over and over, like every 30 seconds, the same beat and rhythm. Let me just get back to there's 4 braziers. They ignite with glowing fire as the flickering lights scatter around the room. These bowls filling with pale flames that coalesce into humanoid forms. The fires are causing these shapes to form, these figures that start to dance to the music. The glow from the flames glint off the north wall, so the far end of this wall. You can see that the light is shining against the far wall and reflecting, almost like it's a glass mural or a stained glass panel on the far end of this room, with these 4 flame braziers just dancing, grooving to the music. Boom, 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 all in rhythm.
Okay.
Is
Can
it the
I-
same? Go ahead. No, you first.
Can I try to make one of these flame dancers freeze? Like, I just want to cause the flames to freeze and shake for a second.
So like controlling fire.
Yeah.
Why would you disturb the fire?
I just want to see what happens. I want to see
I want to see what happens as well. 1 second.
if they're actually like if someone else is controlling it, or I don't know. The dancing was offensive. I had to stop it. Okay.
The dancing was offensive.
I was just about to say, guys, I think we have to dance our way through this.
I just like
No,
really
no dancing on Sundays.
Like I don't want to stop it for long. I just want to like just see if I can control these flames or not. I want to understand the flames. I'm curious. I'm a scholar.
You reach out, focusing, trying to control the fire, and the dancing just
Okay.
keeps going.
There's some weird shit going on here.
That's when it becomes too much for you. You're like,
Is it the same 4 braziers that we see on the map that are consistently lit?
Yes. The glowing, flickering, different strobe color lights are throughout the room that are floating around, bouncing off the walls, ricocheting, just glowing this room. The music keeps repeating itself every 30 seconds, and these figures are just dancing to the rhythm. And you almost feel like they're like
kind of pull you in.
Can I try putting out the first flame? Yes.
Why are we messing with the flame?
how do you try putting out the first flame?
They're not real
Uh,
flames. I don't think you can put them out, man.
Well, that's what we're investigating.
just
I
think
was gonna try to.
If they were real
smother
flames,
it.
I could have stopped them. They were not. They're not real flames.
What do you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to smother with my like
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
with like my bedroll. Like,
Okay.
anyways,
You take your
figure it.
bedroll and you try and douse the brazier. Please make an attack roll against this brazier.
Attack.
Yeah.
That's a terrible sign.
So how do you do that again?
So just roll strength, and
Rolls.
because you're not proficient with bedrolls for fighting, just roll your
Just a-
strength.
Just strength. Okay.
I want to make a character that's proficient with bedrolls for fighting.
9.
9. Oh. Please remove bedroll from your inventory as it hits the fire. This flame just gets smacked. You can see it react. As it does, it just ignites your bedroll on fire, and it dissolves into ash, into this, and it starts crumping,
Oh man.
and it starts like pulling you in. You gather that you didn't take any damage, but your bedroll took a shit ton of damage.
I I want to try and creep Manasseh in along the right wall.
All right. As your snake starts to move in, you start to see them change their dance to like a serpentine like dance.
I'll make Manasseh dance their way through.
Can Manasseh make a dance check or a performance check, please?
Sure.
How's your performance?
Excellent.
Are we all dancing our way into this room?
22. No,
Almost.
sorry. No, 14.
Okay, it's not the most elegant dance because after all, it is a snake, but it is able to slide through the room uncontested as it works deeper into the chamber.
Oh no. We have to dance.
Yeah, sure. I'll dance through. What am I doing? A performance check, Eric?
Well, first
No,
of all,
you're dancing.
you have to describe to me how you're dancing, and or
Dance.
I will give you advantage if you do it.
In person.
If you actually dance, I will give you advantage.
Oh, that ain't happening. So I'm going to walk into the room doing the classic 80s dance move of the Egyptian walk, and I'm going to be walking to the beat.
Okay. The dance figure starts to emulate you a little bit. How'd you roll?
19.
19, and it almost syncs up with you as you're able to proceed past the first brazier. The second brazier seem to emulate that as well, and you seem to be welcome in this room as they dance with you.
All right.
All right. You are free to move around this room. Anybody else like to take a wager, or you can just walk in? Yeah.
You just walk in. Dancing's cool and all. You just walk into the fucking room.
I'm gonna try and emulate the fire characters like OG dance. As I walk in. See if I can roll better than my snake. Natural 20, 25. This is the best dance anyone has ever done.
You all see with elegance and grace.
The wild, wacky, inflatable.
Yes.
Fantastic.
like fire rising to the sky. Issa joins in with these braziers, flickering about, seeming welcome in this chamber. Who would like to go next? With every ounce of grace, Issa has moved past.
I really don't want to do this.
And yet.
Do it.
All right.
It's just like the wedding. Get real drunk. Do you have like a flask?
You me.
I was okay, so I was actually just thinking, like, Cyrus doesn't want to do any like wild dance, but he's gonna do like the Night at the Roxbury thing.
They start working back with you.
All right, let me roll. 25.
25. Yeah, they get into it. You can see the flames flickering around, lining up. Yeah,
What is love?
And the music starts to shift into what is love as it plays, and you are ushered in. Some of the other forms kind of looking like whatever attracts Cyrus, as they seem to emulate like an invitation to enter the club, as they're like more dancing figures looking impressed. Not they almost like stop with being impressed as you enter. Welcome in this chamber. All right. That leaves Fox and Borg.
Fox, you want to go?
Yeah, I think I'm not sure where Fox learned this, but he's going to channel his inner Les Grossman and I don't know how to call that dancing, but he's just going to Yeah, he's going to be Tom Cruise dancing with big fat hands.
I just saw that too.
It's one of the best movies ever.
Oh,
It's, well, okay, at least Tom Cruise in it is amazing.
Yeah.
The fact that he's like, because he even told the directors, "I want to do this," like with big hands. They're like, "You're crazy." It's like it'll work. It's a performance check.
Yes,
Hopefully.
please.
Oh, 15? 15?
The flickering stops and pauses as you kind of start dancing, almost like they're not impressed,
Not impressed with Les Grossman.
but they'll let it slide. They'll let it slide, and then they go back to their own dance.
Okay, well then I'll finish off with a little flurry of flames to try to make up for it.
They love that, but you just got there, bud.
That's okay. I'm okay with that. Did not expect much better.
All right, Borg.
Yeah, Borg's gonna be a grumpy old man and just do like the dad dance of just keep it close. And just kind of shuffle through,
Go shopping cart.
grudgingly dancing his way through.
All right, how does this old dad dance go?
Well, like, you just like keep it close.
Yeah.
I got an 8.
Does my natural 20 just cover him? He's with me, it's fine.
Unfortunately, it does not.
Oh.
God damn.
Let's see.
I think it remembers getting hit by the blanket.
The bedroll.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're just gonna get hit with some fire here.
Oh.
Oh my god.
The fires lash out, dealing. That's all right. It's 11 points of fire damage. As you get whipped by flames, as you get snapped in, taking the damage, basically lighting a fire under your ass until you bop enough to swell or to quell their disappointment. But you are welcome into this chamber now. But you're a little singed for the effort. So with that, you are all in this club. The music's shifting as you dance. You're all dancing your way through. You do notice at the far end, like I said, there was a stained glass image that is glowing with the flickering lights of this room. Yeah, and then there's a door to your right that leads somewhere.
All right. Can I examine the stained glass a bit more?
Yeah. I thought there weren't any windows on this place.
The stained glass. Okay, so the stained glass itself is 10 feet wide and about 20 feet tall.
Wow.
Glass. The image itself is changing constantly, like patterns in a kaleidoscope. The colors warping through this glass, whether it's the reflection of the lights in the room or the mirror or the stained glass itself shifting colors, you're not quite sure. However, amongst the glass, you see a pattern or symbols appear in the image. I will message you the symbol. The stained glass wall itself.
Oh. Don't understand it.
Nope.
Art, you're not meant to. Just kidding.
There's a snake in there.
There's a snake. There's a spinning wheel of hands, arms.
Mm-hmm.
There's also like a
The
hypnotic
eye.
sun, maybe a foot, a spider,
Yeah.
and then the horns.
And is that like self-flagellation thing? Or
Yeah, I think
whatever?
that's what it is too. Yeah.
How many symbols are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
There are 9 symbols.
Wait, was there something about 9? Never mind.
There's 16 pillars. If I'm counting correctly, yep. And 4 are lit consistently.
But like from you guys' visions, didn't you see people like around you watching you or something like that during your visions?
Wasn't there 6?
Can't remember.
Keyword search rash.
Excuse me.
You heard me.
There were 5 figures
Okay.
in a pentagram shape.
Good guess though. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so not related.
Can I like see through the stained glass? Like, does it look like there's anything on the other side?
Yeah, give me a perception check as you go up against the glass to look through.
Oh, that's a 6.
Hard to see. The lights are very, very bright, and the image is constantly shifting. You are not able to kind of peer through to detect anything on the other side.
I'm wondering if like the alignment of the icons corresponds to the lit pillars in the room, because although there are 16 pillars, like some of the symbols aren't even, if that makes sense.
And so what would you...
I'm wondering if like we need to light the braziers in a specific pattern. I'm also curious about if what's in the side room will help us unlock this.
Okay, well, we can check out the side room instead.
Yeah, what's that? What's with this other door? You want to stand next to it? I don't want to stand in front of the doors. But I'll stand near the door and look at it.
In breaching position.
Okay.
Yeah, is there anything like does this door just open, or is it something that we'll have to figure out?
Let me just check here.
We're going to do an ocular inspection first. I don't want to touch it right away. Or,
The door itself seems to be made of stone, but it looks like it would push open into the room, like it's a push door, and then it'll spread apart. But it doesn't seem to be locked by anything that you can tell. Give me an investigation check, please.
is the stone 5,000 years old?
The stone cutting? No, the stone cutting won't give you
Okay,
any.
joking. What did you want me to roll again?
Investigation check, please.
Investigate. Why do I not see them? Oh, it was 14.
14?
Yeah.
As you kind of like push the door, you're like, oh, you could probably push this, but there's a bit of tension as you do. Like there's like this, it's not the stone, but it's almost like some give, and then it pushes back into place. Before like you don't trigger anything, you like, and it snaps back. Like you have to really force it to open it, and you don't know what that resistance is from.
So you guys saw what happened to the door there. Should we just plow right through, or
Do you want to open a little bit, like enough for a snake to get through?
yeah, we can try.
We can do that.
Or
I'm
anybody
sorry.
got some force that they can do from a distance? Oh, we've got
Eldritch
like...
blast.
we got-
We're gonna start machine gunning the door.
Well, we got like mage hand and stuff like that.
But what's the weight limit on Mage Hand?
10 pounds.
I don't know. It says you can open an unlocked door.
10 pounds.
10 pounds.
But it says you can open doors, right?
Yes, but you
That
gotta.
way
There's
10
a
pounds.
handle.
This hand could open the door, but there's a force that's pushing it closed. It's not the door itself. It's something else that you're fighting against.
Oh. All right.
Good
Okay.
talk.
Let's do the snake.
Eric, you said there is a force like pushing this door closed. besides the potential like glass mosaic we just saw, can we see anything on this door? Is there any symbols or is there anything around the door itself?
Actually,
Not
is there
really.
anything-
It's
Not
just
really.
it's more. It's a 10-foot tall door, 5-foot wide, like French doors that are just basic stonework that are meant to kind of push open and closed.
Is there anything unique about the braziers that have the fire?
They're still dancing and they're grumbling towards.
But like,
Borg.
there's nothing different with like the actual, like the base of it. Okay, there's no markings on them or anything. No.
Give me an investigation check, please.
No, this, I don't think this is a good dice, but 9. It's not a good dice. It looks nice. Looks nice. But doesn't roll nice.
What was your investigation check?
9.
No, unfortunately, you don't notice
Yeah, it's
anything.
Okay. To pushing the door open a little bit for the snake.
All right, Manasseh slides in. It has dark vision, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Slides in. The room itself is very dark. There is no light in this chamber whatsoever. So even with dark vision, the range of what they can see is limited to like 5 feet at most. Just kind of like with the tremor sense that a snake might have, feeling nothing. It's quiet in here. You move forward, and then all of a sudden your snake slides and is slowed a little bit. Like the ground seems a little bit harder to navigate, and then a little harder to navigate.
I'm not going to send her any further. I'm going to take a little stone, cast light on it, and throw it in.
As you're focusing on this stone to cast light, your tether to Manasseh disappears.
Completely?
Completely. You cast light, and as you throw the stone in, you just see, you can't even see the figure that's in there. You just see the reflection, like in the middle of the, like in the night when light hits, like deer eyes in a headlight. You see for an instant that, but hundreds of eyes.
Oh, lovely.
Close the door, close the door, close the door.
I was like, if my connection's dropped anyway, does Manasseh dispel? Just remind me.
Yes.
Okay.
Manasseh may no longer be there.
Okay.
As the door snaps closed, you don't hear anything.
Well, good thing I have 2 snakes.
Eric,
Yeah.
could I check out the mosaic again? Could I do like just like a basic investigation to see if any of this mosaic sort of corresponds with any of the rooms that we've been through, or is that like too generalization, too general for?
Give me a religion check.
You're like, that's our weak spot.
Yeah, 10. Directly down the middle. Nothing. I've become dumber.
No. Nothing cues in from what you've seen in the rooms before to what this may mean.
Okay.
What are you trying to do, Tibbs?
So this mosaic, I don't think it's. So what I think this mosaic is, and I could be completely wrong, is it shows a potential hierarchy of something. So whatever that circle foot and foot thing is lower than the hand, eye, and sun wheel, which is lower than the snake and the spider, which is lower than the self torture and blindness, which is all underneath whatever these horns represent.
The demon.
Yeah, the demon. So I'm maybe thinking that these particular symbols might have something to do with something like maybe it has something to do with the rooms we've been in, or that that whatever demon, whatever this horn figure at the top has control over. So I mean, and the reason I thought this was because for the mouth monster, I was blinded, which kind of, which I contribute to, which I think is the bleeding eye thing. For the dancing, maybe we think of the foot or the rotating foot, but again, we've sort of been going through these rooms relatively fast because of the first room was so dangerous to us. We haven't, we don't want to initiate these traps, but I'm wondering if these traps have a theme that we just haven't noticed yet. And these themes are present on this stained glass.
Yeah, the mist kind of hissed in the description as well.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, which is kind of like a snake. We haven't had any, maybe the next room, Eric has said that there's thousands of eyes before. Maybe that's.
You want to go check it out?
Maybe it's a spider room.
You want to go check
out the spiders?
You want to check that out there, bud?
Yeah, I have no problem. I'm full health.
I think Vanessa's holding her own in there. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. You know what? Push the door open a little. Keep it fucking open. I'm gonna stealth in and see what I can see.
Can we try one thing before you do that?
What's that?
Has anyone tried to light any of the other braziers that are not already lit?
No, I don't think so.
Try to put it out.
Bam.
Fox ignites all of them.
Fox.
Just one.
Okay. So maybe it
All right, let's
wasn't
light the
clear.
bracers first.
Maybe it wasn't clear in the description.
It.
Those are columns, and there's only the 4 braziers. All 4.
Okay.
All 4 braziers are lit.
Okay.
Oh, I see this now that I zoom in more. Yeah.
All right. So.
Yeah. Well, I threw a little bit of fire silver. No big deal.
All right. So if people want to crack the door open, use all their strength to keep the door open, I can slowly sneak and. All right. This is the time where I use the mind meld, Eric, and I'm going to do that right now.
Okay, so you're mind melding to 3 people.
Yep. Who wants to be a mind meld?
Let me know if my snake's still alive.
All right. So Isa, you'll be 1. Where's that fucking thing?
Since I've already lost the connection and light is a cantrip. Tibbs, do you want light in there? It seemed very dark. I could cast light on you.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah. I don't have dark vision.
What, do you have armor or anything? I can't remember what you...
I have leather armor.
Cool. I'm going to cast it on your chest plate.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Oh, well, we got 1 hour.
I feel like we should tie a rope to you or something to pull you straight out.
That's fair as well.
Well, I mean, if the door closes, that's not going to help.
Well, I don't want to be having to brace the door that automatically snaps shut and get us all trapped in there to get him. I'd rather pull him out and try and be forcing the door.
Okay.
Doesn't somebody have infinity rope or something? I make that up.
Peach?
Like, I could get...
Peach has it.
Like, Steve can jump him a little bit, but Steve can't really jump that far.
Steve the Firefox.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Like, because, I can jump him... Crap, I forget. It's like 15 feet or something like that.
All right. So, Isa,
30,
Fox, you're going to be... Who else wants to be mind meld? You know what? Connor, we haven't mind meld before. Let's do that. All right.
Where am I on this mind melt? How did I get on that list?
Because you have a potential Firefox that I could throw into the den of spiders. All right. All right. So if
I'll
you
be on
guys,
one door, like
Yeah.
help me force it open.
yeah, force it open a bit, and then I will use my sneak. So it has to be 30 feet of Fox, and each square is 5 feet. Eric,
10 feet.
10 feet.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
That's
So
fine.
yeah, because you want to be able to get the.
Everybody near the door.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So yeah, so this way I will sneak in.
They'll have advantage at first for +10.
Yeah, I'll have +10 to everything. The lowest I can get is a 20 to stealth. So
Okay.
Debatable.
All right.
+9. If I roll a 1, I have a +9 to stealth and then +10 to stealth.
Okay. So
A lot of
you
ice in there.
go
Right.
in.
Yep.
All right. As you enter in,
Slowly.
please make a stealth check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
To the
Because
light.
the light.
Ooh. That's 21. And that's 37. So I'll take that 21.
You rolled a 1.
All right. Let's see if they see. Okay. So
They're
their
just all sleeping.
section is. You hear a voice. Oh, sorry, let me describe the room first. I gotta do this. You hear a haunting song of echoes through this chamber. As the light around you emanates, you see your feet stepping on webbing that
Oh, yeah,
reaches
it's a
up the
spider room.
walls. Green glowing gives off from each strand. Crawling in the webs on either side of you are two figures, spider-like. One of them calls out, "Looks like we've got a meal," calling to attention the three others that did not see you onto your position. And
I Eldritch Blast
they
that one
attack
and disengage.
They attack immediately.
Okay.
I like to think we did this rope thing, right? We did the rope thing.
Yes, we did the rope thing.
As the door is held open and you are in this chamber.
Rope.
Let me just get rid of the fog here.
Oh boy.
Oof.
Ooh,
I know what's happening to this room. Oh, do I have a good idea what's going to happen to this room?
Do I have any spider? I'll just use these. And then this one's that big, and this one's that big.
But
I
can
didn't-
you see my snake?
Eric, I disengage.
Entering in the room, they attack immediately. So they are going to attack before you're going. Basically, they get an opportunity.
All right.
You are surprised for the first round unless you have anything to negate surprise.
A dislike of it.
And I would like you to roll initiative to see who goes first in the second round.
Oh my god, please roll high. Can you inspire him?
Yeah, I guess I can.
It's like this is a very important initiative roll.
Wait, can I inspire on initiative? No.
Ooh.
It's an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay. So as you were walking, the first one, the closest one to you, let's just go number 1 here, is going to make an attack roll as it starts to spray webbing all over you.
Sure.
What is your AC?
15.
You are doused with webbing and you are held down to the floor as this webbing starts to wrap around you, almost cocooning you. You are restrained. The second spider, this giant spider, is going to try and feast on you, taking a bite out of you into your since you're restrained, I believe it's advantage.
Are we not in the initiative order, even though we can see it?
If you're gonna come into, we're gonna do the first round, and then if you guys are rushing
Yeah.
into the room, we'll let you roll initiative as you go. But sorry, I forgot. What was your initiative again?
12.
12. Okay. Spinners and riders. Okay. So, okay, the second spider is going to attack. Oh. You're going to take 7 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
21.
You will take 4
Nice.
points of poison damage. The larger spider in the back is going to make a ranged attack as something flies through. You can't quite see it because you're restrained, as you feel piercing into your body. Okay, it's not an nat 20. First strike's going to hit, and I'll just do it. Okay, that one does not hit. The first strike hits for another 7 piercing damage and 4 poison damage. And then the second creature is going to go.
Oh God.
Or the fourth creature is going to go. It's going to miss. And that's going to do another 14 piercing and 8 poison.
What?
I am unconscious.
So, who is going into the room? If you are, you can roll initiative.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in the room. I rolled a 9.
Can we just pull his body out?
I know. I was gonna say. I was like,
Yeah.
we
Okay.
need to.
Let's just open the door a little bit. I got a plan.
Okay, so
I
I want
can do
everybody
that.
to just everybody roll initiative. We'll make this easier.
God damn it.
9.
9.
Oh shit. 9 as well.
Natural 2021.
Oh, here we go.
Wow.
Oh, what? Stop using those up.
That's your second nat 20.
Third.
No,
Cyrus.
I'm gonna
14.
14. All right. Yes. And
I'll be right back.
yeah.
There's not much you can do right now.
1, 2. Oh, and then Fox. Okay, so Issa, you're gonna get to go first. You're gonna get one action here on this first round of combat. Yeah.
So I'm going to hand who's strong. I'm gonna hand the rope off to you guys and say start pulling. I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat so I can move real quick. My plan is to try and go in and get him, like, because if I need to free him from those webs as they start pulling.
Okay.
Yeah, so the spell allows you to move at an incredible pace when you cast the spell, and then as a bonus action on each turn, you can use the dash action
So,
until the spell ends.
so that was your action. You have your movement and your bonus action left.
Okay, so I'm going to use he's not far.
He's 10 feet away from you.
Is what? Perfect. Where? I'm assuming I have more than enough movement for this, but I couldn't remember what it actually is.
30 feet.
I have 30 feet of regular movement. Okay, so I'm going to go up to him. I'm going to try and tow him, which puts me at half speed, right?
So if you, however, he is restrained with these webbing. He is he is practically immobilized. You can't pull him unless you can give me a very high strength check.
Can I try using my dagger to break him free?
I would say that's more of an action. You can start on that, but
Okay. Let me try the strength check, and if the strength check doesn't work, I'll try that on my next turn.
okay.
Come on, strength.
Oh my god.
The system is corrupt. It was a natural 20 plus 1.
Jeez. All right. What I'm going to say is you're able to, with your bonus action, just break him free of the
Okay.
of the webbing, so he's not stuck to the ground. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Can I kind of be over him, like meat shield?
If you want to, yeah, you can like wrap on top of him.
It's better than his dead body getting hit. So
Uh,
I'm unconscious right now.
oh yeah.
Yeah, but if you take a hit while you're unconscious, those are death saves. gone.
Yeah.
It's true.
So I'd rather take those. Yeah, so I freed you and I've told these guys to pull you out, is where we're at.
Cool.
Okay, so it's the big spider's turn.
Oh no.
As they are going to
Yeah.
move in, since you're on top of his body, they're going to more food, and they're going to slash at you. The first one is going to make. Fuck, I missed that. All right, you got lucky first round, Zach.
I got lucky.
Yeah,
Lucky.
I
I got
forgot-
fucking knocked out.
I missed one of their abilities.
They're not like undead spiders, right, Eric?
What's your AC?
12.
You are going to take 21 points of slashing damage from the first one.
Mistakes were made.
And another 21 from the second one.
I am
You're alive.
barely up.
And you're going to hear a voice calling out, not to you, but to the others. Don't let them leave. I'm hungry. However, we are going to go next in the order. Cyrus with Tibbs on deck.
Okay. What do I want to do? All right, so I'm not very strong, so I can't. I shouldn't try and pull that rope.
No one's gonna pull him in.
Well,
Do your thing. Do your thing.
I figured you'd give it to someone else, but
I tried to give it to all of you.
He was like, ugh.
all right, I'm gonna just try and cast a dissonant whispers on one of the big spiders to try and get it to move away.
Yep.
So needs to make a wisdom save.
Okay, let's say the bigger one, A, makes a wisdom save. That is a 12.
Okay, it fails. So it takes. Oh no, I forgot. God damn it.
No.
The hardware acceleration. Okay, so it takes 9 psychic damage.
Okay.
More importantly, it needs to. Come on. It needs to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
All right.
So-
yeah. Let me just make sure. Yeah, it goes there. Okay. Do anything else on your turn?
I don't think so. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've got anything that I can use my yeah, I don't have anything that I can use my bonus action on unless I can have a go at tugging the rope, but I don't think that I can.
Okay. Okay. Well, if that's it.
So I think it's just making sure that the door doesn't close.
Yeah. So if that's your turn, I am going to turn it over to Tibbs. Death saving throw, please.
What do I need to roll there?
Just a D20.
Succeed.
I got used to those with true.
It's one save. All right.
That is a successor.
Yeah. So you are slowly clinging to life. You can
With
feel
rage. With fucking rage.
Your actions were their own. Next in the order is the other spiders. Spiders.
Oh right, I forgot.
And they are going to pounce on you since they are both right there, Issa, because you are on top of the body. They were told to not let you escape. So first one's going to attack. AC again.
12.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Really low damage, right?
Constitution saving throw.
Now would have been the time for a natural 20, but it is a 10.
You will
I can give you. Wait.
well, you're gonna take 16 points of damage.
Oh.
Matt wants to inspire me.
Well, because I can use that. I can add it after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome.
I'll be kind of benevolent and say that seven of it is for sure, and only 9 of it can be halved.
Okay. I only have 6 HP anyway, so I'm up.
All right. Okay. Then the other spider is going to attack the corpse.
My corpse.
The unconscious body.
So that will be
not corpses yet. Okay.
That'll be 2 death saves against Issa, who's on top, as it starts biting in, starting to gnaw at your flesh. That will bring us as they're starting to feast on these 2 bodies on top of this cocoon mass of Tibbs. We do go next in the order is Borg.
I mean, we did break him out of the cocoon.
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Well, someone did.
You could pull him out. I mean, I'm just on top of him. He's probably extra heavy. Maybe you can 2-for-1 us.
I can 2-for-1 you guys.
There's just physics wouldn't work that way. Like he'd just slide out from under my.
So I'm going to summon Beast. So that's like a spell.
Yeah.
So I'm going to summon land. What would be good? I was gonna think like birds eat spiders, but no. I'm gonna do like a mole, like something.
The giant mole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a giant rodent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So its armor class is 11 plus hit points 20. Sorry, 30. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to send it in to grab the 2 to pull it out. Can I? Is that too much?
Yeah, I'll get you as you cast it. It has its turn. I'll say it takes its turn right after you.
So that's it does that. I guess it goes after me.
Give me a strength check to see if it can drag.
Sorry. Yeah, I think it just has my checks.
Fuck.
Yeah. Strength check. 19.
Yeah, so you start pulling away, and you're able to kind of get. It's got 30 feet movement, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can get the 15 feet back into the room through the door. However, as it moves away, these 3 creatures have opportunity attacks, and they are bloodthirsty. They're going to attack your beast first. First strike is a 12 to hit.
So I'm going to cast Protective Wings on it to boost it up so that doesn't hit.
Is it a spell?
It's a feat, I guess.
I'm curious.
Feats, Gift of the Metallic Dragon. I can grant a +3 bonus on target's AC against that attack roll.
Is that using a reaction or action?
You can use this reaction 3 times.
Okay.
That's so lucky.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Okay. Second strike.
So I've used one reaction.
So that's it's now 15 for its AC.
Well, I think it's like there's a one-time use.
Okay. Second strike. This is coming from the other spider. It's 11. So
My AC is 11, so it's a hit.
that will hit.
Okay.
So it'll
I'll
take.
let that.
Pardon?
Yeah, I'll let it hit.
So that'll be 16 points of damage.
Jeez.
Is it gone?
It's got 30 HP.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, and then the last strike, gonna slash in. Oh, that's not gonna hit. You're good. As it swings down, the big creature swings and misses as you drag the two out of the room. And close the doors behind you as they push close on their own. You've got two corpses in front of you.
Agent Pete,
we're gonna
spare the dying.
We're gonna stay in initiative. Fox, you're up next.
Okay, so they got pulled out.
They got pulled out.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't either.
Well, I was going to attack, but then everyone was just dropping like flies. I'm like, I guess we gotta leave.
I've got
Yeah.
one death saving throw left.
Yeah.
Also, Eric, are you playing Agent Peach? Like, does he exist in the initiative, or is he just like bystander?
I'm bystandering him today.
You're just watching.
I was like, because he has spare the dying. I know he does.
He's just like, man, this is fucked up.
Same with Issa. Issa also has spare the dying, which
No.
is what I should have cast on you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do. Well, I'm going cure. Okay, cure wounds on one of you guys. We're gonna no favoritism. One, two.
Well, Tibbs, you've only failed one death save, right?
Oh,
Yes.
let's let
So
Fox do
it
what
should
he's
be on
doing.
Issa. It-
Okay, well, I did Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. So Issa, you get the cure wounds, which is going to be. Well, not that dice. I don't trust that dice. Oh. 13 plus 4, 15 for you. And then, oh, but I can't do another spell as a bonus, can I?
No,
So even though I can do healing word as a bonus action, I can't use that.
correct.
Shit.
So, like, let's just
I
play this out
should've-
quickly. I'm gonna go. Cyrus, are you doing any healing?
Yeah. So wait, Fox did cast a healing thing
And
on
he
somebody?
healed
On
Issa.
Yeah. Yeah.
On Issa?
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'll cast.
And you got, I think I gave it 15, right?
Yeah, I'll cast the level 3 cure wounds on Tibbs or whoever.
All right, so you're back up.
Yeah.
Just let me know how much to heal by, Matt.
Oh crap! I gotta stop rolling in D&D Beyond. It lags my entire computer.
Yes, I think.
Wow.
21. God damn.
Yeah. It's better that he gave that to you.
So you're both back up. However, you are both back up with a point of exhaustion.
All right.
And Tibbs, that rash that you have, you can see it starting to grow.
Oh, my rash. Oh, fantastic.
We're poisoned twice.
All right, so let's kick these doors open. Issa, let's just start Eldritch blasting from the door
Let me
like a
light all
machine
those
gun.
cobwebs on fire and close the door for a while. Let it burn out.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good idea too. Let's light a fire.
Did it even worth going in there?
No, we're just gonna open the door and set fire to
Well,
the
it's payback now,
place.
so I'm just gonna start a fire.
I feel like there's just a puzzle that we're missing in this room.
No,
Like,
it's 100% the mosaic.
We're at the spiders of the mosaic.
Yeah, there's a spider in the mosaic. We heard a hissing sound like a snake.
Yeah.
I want to say this might be the circle foot or foot thing with the dancing.
and then the other thing is the spiders.
The spiders is a dead giveaway though, right? Like it's
Yeah.
it's so obvious.
Yeah.
You know, okay, so looking back now that the map has sort of filled out, the collapsed tunnel in the last room does lead to the spider den, but doesn't just put us right by the spiders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I saw that. I was trying not to
Yeah.
max the map.
But
there's also
what are the dancing flames doing right now?
They're dancing.
Is there any sort of like rhyme or reason to what they're doing? Like what's the beat?
The same 30-second media is on repeat.
So should I burning hands the room just to see if lighting all those cobwebs on fire?
Yeah.
Like, can I open the door just a crack to
Just throw
and
it
then
in.
close it again?
Just throw in some napalm.
Yeah.
Worth doing?
I don't know. Do we want to do that, or do we just say that room is not worth?
I mean, because if one of them?
We're probably gonna die. Yeah, we're probably like, even if we hurt them a little bit, like they hit like
hard
20
and there's lots of them.
yeah, I lost like 21 points per hit.
Yeah, no, I
So,
lost the entirety of my health in one round.
yeah, and you guys are still pretty hurting. So okay.
Okay. We last time we got stuck on a puzzle, it was a music puzzle as well in Elefante's house. I was like, the beat repeating. I was like, I don't know if that has anything to do with anything. Like, I'm just trying to throw things out there that just might be, we're just missing a puzzle.
Sia, have you heard of anything like this in your research on this place? Surely you must have done some research before coming here.
Eric, could I do an investigation check on the mosaic to see if there's anything behind it?
So Cyrus already tried to peer through it. I will give you one attempt to do so for the group.
Okay.
And then as you ask Sia, she responds, I wish I knew something, but these symbols look familiar, but I can't quite put my finger on where. Maybe if I rolled higher than a 2, that would have been.
Yeah, I was gonna say Tibbs
Useless.
rolled, but I didn't roll. Sorry, Tibbs. I was trying to get you to lead me to do a religion check earlier that I completely forgot about.
So I rolled a 15 right now.
For your investigation?
Yeah.
You can't see what's beyond the wall, but you can see that there is a room behind there.
Sorry, like a room behind the mosaic?
Yes.
Can I do a religion check? Like, even if it's a higher DC?
It is a higher DC. I'll give you a religion check.
Okay. Holy shit. It's a 12. I rolled a 1.
Oh my.
The dice giveth, the dice taketh away.
Yes. I rolled a 7. It just looked like a 1. Never mind. It was still a 12 though.
Sorry.
No dice.
You were like, stained glass. Like you think stained glass were in churches? That's about it.
Okay. How bad would it be if we just tried to break it?
Or even just touch it. Like, did you say it was kind of fluidic of some sort, or was it
The
moving?
lights are changing.
Oh, lights are changing. Okay.
The colors of the glass changes.
I mean, that seems like a bad idea, but like,
I want to try and touch the little sphere to it because we still have that sphere, right?
oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, let's try that. Yeah.
With like my fingers.
Where do you touch up against?
Ooh.
Team. What do we think of all these symbols?
Okay. Not spider. Not snake.
Not Dancy Legs.
Well, we're in Dancy Legs.
The spiral?
The
Let's try
spiral.
the sun spiral. Yeah, the sun spiral.
Anyone else? This is a group vote.
Sure.
Sun spiral.
Sun spiral versus Dancy Feet. Fox.
What was so the other room from that, I guess, where the skull pedestal was, the one where there was the writing that you guys read,
Mhm.
that might imply what that room should be. So just another process of elimination. And that one is saying, to me, touch your hand. I forget the second line, then to you accept death, and to you something hollowness.
Yeah,
So-
to me, touch your hand. To me, relinquish hope. To you, accept death. To you, accept hollowness.
Okay. So that's probably the hand room, I'm going to say.
That makes sense. So, but if we're trying to get through Dancy Legs, which is this room,
Yeah.
So where do you put the
Oh, yeah.
where do you put the globe up to?
that's what I'm trying to decide with my team.
So what we think, we got snake, hand, legs, probably that weird foot thing already, spiders. Or
Sun.
is, pardon?
I'm saying sun. Let's do sun.
It's
Sun.
sun, horns, or flagellation.
We thought the mud thing that blinded Tibbs was bleeding eyes. So let's try sun. Sun.
Well, yeah. Okay. Let's try sun. Yeah, I agree.
Right,
Sun.
You put it up
Sun.
against the sun, it starts to glow.
Ford Salming, what do you think?
No, I already put
We
it up.
went, it's glowing the
On.
All right.
sun. So anyways, that's it, it just glows.
As you do, one of those dancing flames starts to change colors as it's dancing and is now glowing like a kaleidoscope. It starts just shifting through colors
Oh.
Okay.
and it stays lit. The sun figure, the spiral star thingy, it is glowing. What do you do next?
Dance at the dance symbol.
So, do you think this might mean that
It would make sense that we have to touch it to 4 symbols, which corresponds with the 4 flames and and perhaps the 4 things mentioned in the in that writing.
what are the 4 things again?
So they were,
Hand, hope, death, hollowness.
yeah. To me, touch your hand. There is a hand on there. To me, relinquish hope, maybe the light. To you, accept death. To you, accept hollowness.
We could try the thing that looks like a hand.
Okay.
Hand.
Yeah, we'll try the hand now.
And
As you put your symbol up to the hand, it starts to shimmer, and then the whole mirror fades to gray and goes back to itself. The brazier starts to glow black to its normal red fire, and you are blasted back away from the mosaic, taking 28 points of wisdom saving throw, or taking
Jesus Christ.
28 points of psychic damage.
28?
Wait, who's
Oh, this is not. Sorry, this is-
Whoever put the hand up against the mirror,
that was me.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
or
I'll look
the mosaic.
Matt's inspiring me. So is it advantage?
Look out!
No, it's just you add his +8, I believe, or his D8.
Yeah, it's plus 1d8.
Okay, so I'll actually do a saving throw now.
Oh my god.
25.
Natural 20 plus 4 plus 8.
You're fine. You take 14 points of psychic damage.
Are you still down?
I-
No, you
You got
still
one
got
health point. You got one. You got one.
Oh my god.
Luckily, I gave you 15.
But you said 14 plus 3 when you were adding, Fox. That's what you said out loud.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So I was like, that's 17.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
What'd you guys like
Anyway,
to
I'm
do?
still up either way. I'm gonna back away from this thing because I am very low. To me, it seems like we have to do this in order. It seems like we got the first one right
By sheer luck.
by sheer luck, but that was also the first thing we had to do in this make tunnel, whatever, right? Like the very first thing that we did was that. So maybe there's an order to it.
What do you mean?
Like the very first, like when we came in here,
Yeah.
there was a spherical hole to get in the front doors.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering.
Okay, so that'd be the first room, yeah. So what we're thinking, well, so that worked out. Clearly, we didn't screw it up because that things went in our favor, it didn't explode right away.
This
Okay,
might
so
be
we did the spherical sun. Did we do that correctly?
yeah, so that lit up and then the brazier changed colors so and didn't blast me back 20 feet. So seemed
And then the foot did.
the hand
The
did.
hand did.
The hand was no good.
Yeah, whereas I would, so that hallway, are we considering that hallway the foot for the weird flesh shit, or are we thinking the blinding eye?
Or could it wait, I guess when we said the hand, which one did you press it to?
Like bottom right.
Like,
What's the alien looking one?
See, I thought that was a hand.
Oh.
The one under
yeah.
the
That's the
snake.
one that I thought we were touching.
like the hand with the eye on it?
Under
Yeah.
the sun.
It's the,
I was thinking the one under the snake.
Oh.
the hand with
Yeah,
the eye.
Yeah.
So wait, Eric, which one
Eric,
did
which one do we touch?
that caused that
The
reaction?
one that
mean-
is directly below the snake.
Okay.
Okay, the hand.
All right. Well,
This would be a great use of mage hand if nobody wants to get blasted.
I can do that.
All right, let's try that again with
All right.
the mage hand.
Everybody
Well,
clears.
I'll try the one that we actually did before. So I'll use Mage Hand, grab the orb, put it up to the sun.
Yeah, you're good
Okay.
there.
Okay.
So slime holes was second room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
and so
I thought
are
was
we,
like a slime, but
are we calling the slime the weird foot thing, or is it going to be the bleeding eye because of blinding? I think the
Let's
foot
try the-
makes
let's
more
try-
sense.
Fox, I want to try bleeding eye. What if it's like a weird status thing? Not necessarily the spider thing because the spiders are spiders, but maybe we can try this bleeding eye. Because I did get blinded.
Yeah.
I feel like
My theory of order might be wrong too. 'Cause
What's your theory of order?
my theory of order was like when we were coming into the tunnel, how we encountered things. Like the very first thing we encountered was the bridge with the like hissing mist.
Yeah.
but
That would be before.
Was the spiral just before this room?
No.
No.
No, it was the second thing we encountered. We came in,
Yeah.
there was a bridge with mist on either side, and then we came up to a door that had a slot in it. I put the sphere up to the slot. We came in.
maybe the sun is supposed to indicate outside, and the first room is denoted by snakes because there were those like snake-like voices
The
in
hissing mist.
in the bridge.
So
room.
like sun would be entrance, and then
Yeah.
snake would be second.
Yeah.
Do you want to try that with Mage Hand, Matt?
Everyone clears out to the sides.
All right.
Matt, you are the one with Mage Hand, correct?
Yeah, it's
And
me.
you are full health, correct?
Yes.
Fantastic.
For what that. All right, I'm gonna use Mage Hand to then touch it to the snake.
As you do, you feel a shimmering energy glowing from the
Oh,
snake as the whole thing goes gray, and you are
Wow.
racked your mind. Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh my god.
Oh
Mage hand does nothing.
no! Wait. Oh, wisdom. I'm not that wise. 10.
You take 28 points of psychic damage.
Oh my god.
We're gonna be wrecked
All right.
by the freaking door.
All right.
Okay.
So sun, and then what is not okay? Snake and spider?
So we tried
Snake in hand.
with
No
the
snake,
eye.
no hand.
You
Snake
gotta
and
force it.
We don't have enough health to do so.
I got good whiz. I can help us get through this, okay?
You got good whiz.
All right, you're up, Fox. All
Okay.
right, so
Give me that.
Sun,
Sun.
let's
Okay, doesn't
try.
Okay.
Let's try the eye.
Okay.
The bloody eye.
Wait.
Do we have any other leads?
The foot. I'd rather the foot.
You
than
like-
the
you'd
flesh
rather-
monster.
I like the foot.
Yeah, I'm
Seems
going
pretty
foot. I'm going
benign.
foot. I'm going foot.
All right, let's go foot.
On the foot.
Which foot?
The bottom foot, not
the
the
single
right.
3
foot.
feet. The bottom foot.
Single foot.
Wisdom saving throw.
No foot. Okay.
I wonder if it's like looking at the braziers, they're in a particular pattern, like one, like 2 up, 1 over.
Isn't that the snake?
Okay. So wisdom save. Which dice do we want for that? You look magical. 16?
14 points of psychic damage.
Oh,
Was that full damage or half damage?
That was half.
Or- God.
just take all the inspirations, just every single one.
I mean,
All right. So, sun, no snake, no hand, no bottom foot.
the problem is we also don't know if a symbol is wrong entirely or if it's just not in the right order.
When it lit up, we didn't try and go through it, eh? Like we did not try that when we got the sun.
Eric, me and Isa Eldritch blast the mosaic.
No,
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay, I'm going to try the sun
Just a
again.
little bit.
And then I'm going to poke it. Just in general, see what happens.
Sun.
Is it still.
Lights up, you poke the mosaic, and you just touch the stained glass like you're touching glass.
Okay.
wild theory, but the room to our right has not changed. It doesn't like change the room to our right, does it?
Mm,
If I put my ear to the door, I can still hear scary spiders in there.
yeah, well, it's late enough in the evening. I'll say yes. You hear?
Scary spiders.
All right.
So who is doing the next one? I've got 3 very level
I can do another one.
cut.
I'm still doing pretty good.
I want to ask the dancing fire if they can point to which one to go to.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, it's not
That's
terrible.
not terrible.
It's 14.
They just keep dancing. Sorry,
Oh,
Fox. Where are you touching next?
We could try spider. Well, let's keep track of what we've tried.
So if we just ignore the hallway there, but the other room has to do with the skull with the gift.
Yeah. I just want to record everything we have tried. So we have tried.
Snake, hand, and foot.
And like bottom foot, not like circular foot.
Yeah, well, that's dancing. That circular foot thing is just dancing.
No, I know bottom right corner. What's
Yeah,
that?
that's the foot. That's the
Yeah,
foot.
we use.
yeah.
That's a foot, not
What?
reaching down.
What if it
Nah.
only reacts to rooms that we've technically already been in, right? So like the
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm
circular
trying.
sun-
Like the skull room. What would that
Yeah.
skull room be?
and like maybe if we touch the dancing, like the triple feet, maybe it'll work.
Let's try it.
Dance party time.
So you put it up against the triple feet.
Yeah.
You see it starting to shimmer light, and it stays lit. And in a second, brazier lights up.
All right. Do we now put it on the spider as we've technically been in the spider? Or do we put it on
So-
the or do we put it on the blood eye? Because we've been in now we've been like maybe it's like that's okay because we've been in the room with blood or it's a blinded eye.
But I can't imagine that is
No.
it's like if I hadn't ran away, you would never have been blinded.
No, I agree.
It's not a key feature of that room.
I'm just trying to find what the
Spiders?
fuck key feature of that room is.
I mean, spiders seems pretty obvious.
Should I do spiders next?
All right, do you wanna, all right, Fox.
Because we
you
don't
wanna
know
put on
what
the
we don't
spiders?
know. Or hear me out. We could. Okay, we're not going to be able to finish this because I think we have to know what's the end at the end of the left path. I feel like that's the final.
Oh.
Maybe, yeah.
Because like if you look at the braziers,
But-
it kind of just consider this room is this whole map area.
Yeah, but
But that
I'm
would-
advanced
like,
by
is
that.
Do you want to
is it
leave it there and
possible we
think
can-
about it?
is it possible we can only get to that? Like it looks like there's no connecting path.
It
Oh,
wouldn't.
it's from the clue. The other clue.
I'm pretty sure if you touch your hand on the script in the skull room, something bad would happen.
That was the one that said to
Yeah,
me,
but you'll get in the door.
It wants you to touch it.
Yeah.
touch your hand. Like I'm wondering if hand is now okay. I was like, we can try a new symbol. I think we should try one more symbol.
Do
And
I
then
touch spider? I feel like it's either spider or whatever's going to be in the like at the end of the other path.
Let's try spider, I guess.
Who touches spider?
Give me spider. Yeah.
You're so getting blasted.
You see the spider start to glow, and then it fades, and then
Ooh.
it stays glowing.
Ah!
Okay.
All right.
So what was it? Sun
Sun
party.
triple
Sun
spider.
Sun party spider.
is sun what?
Sun triple hand party, like spinny
Party
thing.
time.
And so
Spider.
we tried snake and weird hand with the eye. And then did we try bleeding eye?
No.
We didn't try bleeding
No.
eye, but I thought we
The
tried
top foot. The
bottom
foot hand.
foot.
Yeah,
Try
we
the
tried
top
snake
one.
hand and bottom right.
I want to do the top one.
Like the devil
The
horn?
horns? I think you do. I think the last one would be horns.
Yeah.
Sure.
But it's got
Horns?
someone who has enough health.
I got 29, unless like I might get KO'd, but
Well,
I got the best resistance. I got plus
And
8
you have
wits.
a high resistance, right, Fox?
I got inspiration to give
I
you.
got armor class 14. That doesn't matter here though. It's just, but yeah, I have plus 8 with save.
Okay.
So
Going up top.
standing by to do bardic inspiration.
Yeah,
I said just
I
before Eric announced it.
no, because I can do it after, like, inspiration can be given after Fox rolls, but before we know the outcome.
Which is why I'm telling Eric not to say the outcome immediately.
Boulders. All right. Well, wait. Do I even need to roll?
No, you just
Whatever. It's gonna,
no.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, this is well.
It's gonna work, so you don't have to roll.
Double
Yeah.
horns, right? Is that what we're doing?
That's what we're gonna
Going to the
try.
top. Going up top.
Put up top.
As you go up top and place,
With the horns.
you see
Actually, I might
the-
need help getting up there, but yeah.
You see the mosaic start to shimmer with energy. And then you hear that voice again. Want to make a deal? And we'll end there tonight.
And then our healer dies. And then
And then
So-
Issa and Cyrus both say, "Go fuck themselves."
Yeah, then you hear
then I
that
use
while he
my
still has
first
most
bar
of his
to drain all
self.
of your energy of your dead bodies and continue.
I'm just being like dragged along.